Candy, cute costumes, and smiling pumpkins. This is the Halloween we know.
Trick or treat!
But what if I told
Happy
you
Halloween!
behind this joyous celebration are ritual sacrifices, primal fears of wandering spirits, and an underground war between ancient religions? The truth about Halloween is a lot darker than you think. To understand the origins of Halloween, we must go back 2,000 years to a mysterious people who lived in northern Europe, the Celts. For them, October 31st was not Halloween. It was Samhain, the most sacred and terrifying time of the year. They believed that on Samhain, the door separating the world of the living and the underworld would open. The veil became thinnest, allowing spirits, both good and evil, to roam freely on earth. And to survive this terrifying night, they didn't have sweets. They had primitive rituals. First, fire. The Celts lit huge bonfires, called bone fires, because they threw the bones of sacrificed cattle into them to purify and ward off evil spirits. Second, costumes. You think we dress up for fun? The ancient Celts dressed up to survive. They painted their faces with ash, wore animal skins and headdresses so that evil wandering spirits would mistake them for their own kind and ignore them. And trick or treat. It originated from leaving food and wine outside the door as a bribe to the spirits, begging them not to disturb the family that night. Not a joke, but an act
Trick or
of
treat.
fear.
Trick or treat!
But then, things began to change. First, the Romans invaded Celtic lands, bringing with them their own festivals to honor the dead. But the real game changer was Christianity. The Church couldn't erase a festival that had been ingrained in people's subconscious for thousands of years. So they resorted to a smarter tactic: absorb and replace. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III officially moved All Saints' Day to November 1, the day after Samhain. The night before, October 31, was called All Hallows' Eve. And that's where the name Halloween came from. It was a brilliant move. Samhain has been domesticated, but its macabre remnants survive to this day, hidden in modern guises. Jack-o'-lanterns, our pumpkins, Originally, the Irish and Scots carved devil faces into turnips and potatoes, placing burning coals inside to ward off stingy spirits. Trick-or-treating, it evolved from medieval soul laying, where poor people went from door to door begging for soul cakes and promising to pray for the deceased. Even Halloween fortune-telling is a remnant of the belief that this was the most magical time to peer into the future.